All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? This is second to last day. You'll be getting me in the hostage room, if you will. But this is actually really fun today because we've been playing some different stuff that plays the Broker's Ascendancy. But this time I wanted to see what happens when we play the Planeswalkers, when we really go all in on Falco, and just really go hardcore Bant creatures, and just play the awesome value creature pile. So that's what we're doing today. And we're going to see how good it is, because I think we're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. Because I've kind of undervalued Falco, and I think this could be a deck where he really shines. So let's go take a look at what Bant value list looks like with all these awesome creatures. If you want to support the channel, remember to check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn, and you'll save 5% on everything you order over there at UltraPro, and that includes all the new sweet stuff from their Lemon Yellow collection this month. Don't forget, as always, join the channel, check out all that wonderful stuff down below. Now, one of the funniest things here, if you notice the name, I actually called this like just Bant Creature Pile, because this is how it started when I was putting it together. But this is actually really, really fun, flexible, powerful, just lots of neat things going on here. And we get to use some underplayed cards, which is also nice. But going down the list, we've got 3 negates, and this was important to me. I actually kind of wanted to play a 4th negate, but I don't know where the room is right now, but I feel like if we are going all in on creatures, we don't want to leave ourselves susceptible to whatever is Farewell or the Meat Hook Massacre or anything like that. Now, Meat Hook we're not as worried about because we can outsize a Meat Hook a lot of times. It's more the other sweepers we're concerned about. So want to be able to stop those, but 3 might be enough. We'll see. We do have a couple of ways to draw cards and whatnot, so we'll see. 4 Gallagreators. Again, a card that can grow, outpace those sweepers, which is good. Also gets us our treasures, so we can play all of our expensive things. And life gain if we need it. Same thing on the Prosperous Innkeeper. We're playing full set of 4. We're also playing 2 Tangled Florahedrons, and mostly for flexibility. Like sometimes we're going to need it to land, sometimes we'll have a lot of lands, we'll play it as a ramp spell. Sometimes to just draw removal from the opponent while we try to set something else up. So I actually like this card in here. I haven't been playing it a lot lately, but I think this is a list where it works. Then we're going a full set of both Brutal Cathar and Skyclave Apparition. And we'll talk about more in this deck list why we want to have both of these, but I think they're actually really good in here, especially since they're creature removal, better creatures, and we have Broker's Ascendancy. So we're going to be able to keep pumping everything up. So, and the thing is, once you get Broker's Ascendancy going for like 2 turns, 3 turns, it starts to become really hard for your opponent to remove your creatures, and it's hard for them to just win creature fights. So if we're removing even 1 or 2 of their key things and pumping up our teams, I think that's going to be good enough for us to win a lot of these games. Then we also have 1 Legion Angel with the other copies in the sideboard. I do like this also against control matchups, just because it's, okay, now you got to deal with this 4 power flyer. Or in this deck, it might be a 5 or 6 power flyer because of the ascendancies and such. So it's just like, all right, let's start building this. You kill it, great, there's another one. Right? So we don't have to overcommit to the board, which is nice, and it flies. We also have Wandering Emperor, so we're playing 2 of these, and again, with Broker's Ascendancy, this could let us just have like Infinite Samurai, which is huge whenever you have Innkeepers and Gallagreators, right? So you get to keep pumping these, you get to keep gaining life, all the while just replenishing your Emperor every turn, building your forces. And those forces, each turn, are also getting counters on them, so good synergy there. Now, Falco Spara, this is the card I was saying we've really kind of undervalued, but it is a 3/3 flying trampler for 4. It does come into the battlefield with a shield counter, which again protects us a little bit from those sweepers, which is awesome. But it also can let us play stuff off the top of our library. And if we have stuff like Broker's Ascendancy, along with stuff like Gallagreators, whatever, different multiple things putting counters on things, we can almost always play off the top of our library. So really, like I said, we've undervalued this card a little bit, but with us having so many options for counters, especially from like Planeswalkers and everything else, like shouldn't be too big. I guess it says from a creature, so we can't even remove it from Planeswalkers. So it has to be from creatures, but that's still mostly fine with the Broker's Ascendancy. So I think we're still going to be okay there. And then 2 Elspeth Resplendent, and this is kind of one of the reasons we wanted Brutal Cathars and Skyclave Apparitions, because we can get stuff that costs 3 or less. Those conveniently both cost 3. So that'll let us remove all the problem cards we need to when the time comes. So really big on that. And then of course, Elspeth's +1 is pretty sweet. Just being able to put a counter, get Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, or Vigilance, which is good on top of our other abilities that we already have. In this list, we could possibly actually get to the pile of angels. We don't get that very often, but this is a list where we could, especially if we have double ascendancy, because then you're just going to ramp up Elspeth to getting to 7. But honestly, if we have double ascendancy with even more than 2 creatures out, we're probably going to just be winning those games anyway. So maybe we still don't. Then we have 1 Workshop War Chief because, it's a good card. It leaves behind a creature. You can have it be hasty when you need it to. So don't mind that. And it's a trampler, just like Falco Spara. So whenever you get all those counters from Broker's Ascendancy, it becomes even harder to deal with. We also have 1 Sanctuary Warden because, again, we can remove counters from things which get us cards, which get us tokens. The tokens can trigger things. So, every card in here is working well with every other card. And these are all important because of Vivien, right? We can get rid of, let's say, a Brutal Cathar or an Apparition after they've already done their work to go find a Falco Spara, right? Or a Legion Angel if we need to. And then it's like, okay, well, maybe we want to get rid of those for whatever reason to go find a War Chief because we need to gain some life. Or we want to get rid of that to get a Sanctuary Warden, right? Or even then, we want to get rid of those to play a Titan of Industry, right? So Vivien can let us do all those things. But a lot of times, Vivien might be fine for us just going ahead and getting Rhinos, right? Again, if we have the Broker's Ascendancy, it's just infinite Rhinos, which is awesome. And then we have 1 Seagate Restoration. Like I said, just mentioned Titan of Industry. We have a Terran Timber Symbiosis, a Plains, a Forest, a Deserted Beach, 4 Hingegate and Branch Off Pathways, 3 Overgrown Farmland, 4 Bark Channel Pathway, and 4 Spara's Headquarters. So yeah, this deck feels pretty sweet. I think we're going to have some really good games with it. But as always, y'all know the drill. We're going to play these games. Then at the end of the video, so if y'all want to skip to there at some point after watching at least 2 games, come on, give me some time here. But we'll go ahead and talk about what we like, what we didn't like, what we want to update, and what we think about going forward, how competitive it is. So enjoy the games, and I'll catch you on the other side. Yeah, I think we keep this one. We keep this one. I mean, because we can try to just go greeters into greeters and then maybe start playing these. Like, don't really know how this is going to work out. But, I mean, if you're playing green anything, I guess we just Brutal Cathar first. Nope, that's not a thing. Alright, let's just do it. Make this into a 2/2 so it's hard for the opponent to kill. No easy meat hooks here. That's what we want to avoid. Yeah, in case we need double green. Rigging, sure. So we're going to be dealing with something big next turn, unfortunately. Oh, that's late. That's so late. Oh boy. What do we do here? Alright, we just attack. Not much we can do. I mean, they're going to play something big here that's going to get a benefit of fight rigging. Just Toski, actually. That is not so bad. That could have been way worse. Alright.
That's coming. Let your blade
Bump
do
these duders up. And that's pretty good. Go ahead. Get rid of old Toski. Bump these guys up. +1. Get in there for a lot spinning. Alright. I mean, even if they have a Tox roll, we should be mostly okay here. Because we can remove it. Ugh. Good thing we held on to this. That would have been disastrous. Whew. Good one. Okay, let's keep this one. I'm just thinking if we do this... Well, we're not really doing anything on 2 anyway, so that's fine. Like, there was a situation where maybe we could have played this on 2, but likely it would have probably just died. So, probably wasn't worth messing with. Alright. Actually, you know what? That was a little silly. I should have played the hinge gate pathway there. It's alright, I guess we'll go ahead and just play Broker's Ascendancy next turn.
It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Then we'll play this to try to get rid of a Kaito the following turn. And then we'll see what happens after that. Yep. Cards for you. Yippers.
Now, what do we have here?
I imagine this is just a lot of counters and stuff from the opponent, but we'll see. It did not kill Apparition, which is what I thought might happen there. Okay. That's pleasant. And nothing. I mean, they can still attack here, I suppose. Could also meat hook. Get back a 3/3. Yeah, I don't know what they want to do here. Obviously, we're getting into a situation where we want to stick our Planeswalkers. We also have enough mana to play the Sanctuary Warden when we get to it, so that's kind of nice. Yep, 18. They did nothing. It's so concerning when that happens. Not sure what to make of it. Alright, I guess we try to attack. Sure, enter. Nothing? Still? I feel like we're having a game of chicken right now. I think that's what's happening. Like, they're waiting for me to do something. I'm waiting for them to do something. Because I want to sneak down this Wandering Emperor. I think we just let them counter the Wandering Emperor. No, they don't even want to do that. Alright, I think we sacrifice the Wandering Emperor to get either one of the other Planeswalkers or a Sanctuary Warden here. Wow. Not even that,
I'm
huh?
home.
Huh. Is the opponent not passing? So we can use our Wandering Emperor? Oh yeah, that's fine.
Keep what? I guess that's it then.
Ooh. Isn't that something? Well, we've got choices now, don't we? Let's... Oh boy. What do we really want to do here? All of these are good choices. I'm gonna go big though. And just say, you know what? If you got an opponent, you got it like that. Alright. And they can meet up for 5 if they play a land here. Yeah, that's fine. We ain't worried about that. That is the least of our concerns. I mean, we can just start replenishing bodies. Well, we don't even care about that. Matter of fact, let's do this. Then this. Removing that. Make this bigger. We'll attack. I think I'm actually just going to take a counter off of that. Make a treasure. Put this on green. Alright. And this is the sick part about the Sanctuary Warden in this situation, because we keep putting counters on things. It's just like, alright, here it is. Yep, there's a meat hook. Still fine. Got some action for the Warden? Nope. They doth not. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could try. Let's go with Elspeth first.
I'll light your way on these dark streets.
Do.
This is my city.
Well, that didn't quite go the way we wanted, did it? Alright. Let's try this. This might get countered. Oh, I didn't even do anything. Okay, cool. So now we got a bunch of stuff with shields on it. Remove a +1/+1. Definitely not going to remove the shield. Alright. We just got big old things. Now, I don't know what they're going to do. Alright, that exiles that. And we got another Spar, Falco Spar, waiting on top.
Come closer, little thing. That
Sure.
my will cannot be
You have
denied.
things. That actually doesn't do much here. So let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'd be one short. What do we want to do? Because we can play this removing a counter from something. I think we just do this. That didn't help either. Now the plus side is we did get this for free. Which means now if we wanted to, we could do this.
If life can thrive here, it can thrive anywhere.
Sack this.
Listen. Something bigger's coming.
And... oh, this is on top. Does this let us play any spell? As a shield counter, you may look at the top card. You may cast spells from top of your library by removing. Okay, sweet. And we'll have plenty of counters we can remove, because this is just remove any counter, right? Yep, okay. Then we attack. I mean, I guess we do that. They split. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Whatever. We have plenty more where that comes from. Yeah, do whatever you want. We don't care. That's such a weird block. But okay. I guess they just want to put all the counters, but like
fall into my
that
web
tramples,
again.
so I'm not really sure what they were doing.
A gift in exchange
Alright.
for loyalty.
And we have a counter on top, so that should be ball game. Yep. Okay, that's it. Alright, good one. Okay. We are keeping this. Hopefully this goes well here. There's a bunch of white mana. What are we gonna do? Alright. I think we're just gonna play a tap land, play an innkeeper. Yeah. Opponent got the good start here. I think that's just gonna go nowhere for us. Unless we get... Hey, alright, I was just thinking, unless we found one of those. Unfortunately, I played the wrong creature last turn. If I had the mana, I'd have been able to do things this turn. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a treasure. And no attack. And then we're gonna try to set up some things for next turn. I don't know if we're gonna play a Falco. Probably gonna play Sanctuary Warden, I think is what we're gonna do. Alright, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. They're also upgrading that from a 1/1 to a 2/2, so I don't hate it. We just have to hope they don't have a bunch of Brutal Cathars. That's all. If they do, we lose. No blocks. I mean, just cost of doing business. Though, I guess since we have our own, we could get it back. Alright, let's go for it. Just force them to have it. If they do, they do. Alright, we got some of our removal cards. This is okay. It's okay. I mean, the gate's really bad in this fight. I don't know if they have any actual, like, non-creature things, so, like, that kind of sucks for us. Opponent didn't attack last time. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And we are going to attack. And I am going to take cards here, actually. I mean, it's the only counters we got, but that's fine. It's worth it. Alright. This started out looking real rough, but our hand's actually not bad here. And we have access to Wandering Emperor, we've got Falco we can play. Okay. That could be a real problem. Fortunately, we have a Brutal Cathar. So, oh. This is almost good enough. Man, I don't have a way to get a counter on anything. That sucks. Oh, that would have been nice. Would have been real nice. Attack. We do this, we give him a 2/2, we get that back. I mean, we could do this in trade. And we're kind of alright with that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And then I guess next time we're just gonna play Broker's Ascendancy. Alright. 'Tis fine. Alright, Broker's Ascendancy it is. We're actually kind of good we didn't get it since they just drew that. Because that would have been a little bit of a problem. We could also play Falco here, but I'm going to do this first. And just say, alright. There's 5. All our teams get used up. And we're at 21, so bring the pain. Now, they can put counters on the Initiate and spend their mana to kill our Broker's Ascendancy, but now our creatures are big enough that we can just punch in and trade. Also have the benefit of a +1 from Wandering Emperor, so yeah, that's not going to be enough here, I don't think. Alright, well, this is going to come in on the backside because it went to night. So that's unfortunate. Let's see. Opponent, we attack. Opponent blocks here. They block the 3/3. They trade, and they take 2/4. So yeah, that's going to be lethal anyway, right? So we attack. I was thinking, can we do this first? Nah, we can't. Alright. I'm just going to take a counter off this thing. Alright. Should be able to punch in for 5. Something with 2 power. 2 things with 2 power are getting through, at least. Yep. And we're just going to +1 the thing. There you go. Ooh, opponent goes first. What do we do with this? You know, let's keep it. I think I'm going to try to just play Florahedrons. Oh, well. Against this deck, that's going to be a bad idea. Yep, that's a mistake. Oh, well. We decided we're going to do with it. We're going to live with it. I mean, at least we can use Apparition to get rid of, like, an anvil or something, so that's not, like, the worst thing. Maybe that'll draw some attention. Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Another Epic here, sure. And a Warlock class, alright. Don't hate it. No blocks. Okay, what are we trying to do here now? I mean, is it premature to try and get rid of a statue? And then next turn, maybe Florahedron plus Ascendancy? Or do we just get rid of this? That's going to take them spending mana, so this is fine. No attacks. Alright, we'll see what we can do next turn. Okay, Synthesizer. Oh, they found mana. They can kill an Apparition, unfortunately. Get back a 2/2. Though that's actually not the worst thing here. We can actually live with that. Especially since we know we're playing for next turn anyway. So yeah, we just take that. The only thing different is maybe we find like an Innkeeper or something here. Alright, we didn't. So let's go. Do I need an extra blue? Let's do that. No, it actually doesn't really matter. Okay. So we just do this. And then we do this. And then next turn we can start dropping Planeswalkers as well. Okay. Smelter, sure. Question is, do we block and trade here? Because we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we just wanted to play that. 3, 4, 5. We take 6. Alright, I'm going to take it one time. Why not? Oh, well, that's also interesting. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need 1, 2, 3. But that would leave us shields down, so we wouldn't necessarily want to do that. That's pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would get us that. Well, at least if we do this. Alright. There's actually a real play here. Let's take this. Right? Then we pass. No attacks. In the turn, all our stuff grows. And then we get the option here of we get to block if we need across the board, and then we can also just plus in Wandering Emperor. Oh, Anvil. Yep, yep. Well, we're gonna have to Vivian next turn to get rid of the Anvil. That's not even a choice. Like, we're gonna have to. Okay, good news is they can't do too much with that. Oh, they don't even have any black mana. Unless they just have one in hand, so that's fine. Okay, what you got, opponent? One, two, three, four, five, six. Do we just... I think we just plus in and make a 2/2 and block. I think is what we want to do here. Don't get too fancy.
I've learned much during my travels.
And if they kill it, they kill it. Like, that's fine.
Guards, to me.
I would have been willing to block for that. Alright, let's play this. Play this.
Power of the arc bow? This will be
Hold
over
on.
quick.
This is the beginning repeat. They lose 1 life. Alright, so we can get out of that for 1 turn from now.
Watch evolution work its magic.
Get rid of that. Make another 2/2.
We must protect the people.
No attacks. If we also have to get crafty, we can get rid of a token to go get an innkeeper. Oh, that sucks. Dude. That's so rough, being at 4 here. Yep. Go to 3, now we're gonna go to 2. So now they can top deck a bunch of stuff and kill us. That sucks. Okay. That's what we were looking for. Alright. That is actually big here. Nah. We'll get rid of this.
Well, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there.
Go get this. Get rid of this. We're gonna plus, or minus, I mean, make another body.
May your blade strike.
And then we'll pass. Actually, I should have attacked for the 3/3, but now we start attacking next turn. Now we're building up a solid enough board that, like, we don't feel too bad. And we can go get the last apparition and get rid of that if we really need to, I guess. Okay. We're gonna plus 1. No need to get rid of anything on the board.
Look around. Life's everywhere.
Do we want Innkeeper or Cathar? I think we want Innkeeper here. Yeah, we'll take Innkeeper. Oh, we choose up to 2 anyway. We get them both. Duh. Yep, so then we'll do this. Get rid of a token. Oh, we don't get rid of a token because we're in nighttime. But we're about to turn it back to day anyway. So now we attack with this, with this, with this. Do we care if we give him anything back? No point in giving him anything here. Okay. What are we at here? At 2? Yeah, we just minus 1.
Let your blade do the talking.
In the turn. And then we get to get rid of that. And we get to get rid of that. I mean, they can meat hook for a decent amount here. Nope, that's not going to do it. Oh, they didn't even have double black for a meat hook, so they couldn't even do that. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Cycle that. That's cute. We will just make a Rhino.
Let's rumble.
We'll give something +1, because we can, because why not? I guess this. Who cares? Like, it's game either way, sure. And then we just attack with all of
Strike
it.
fast and strike hard.
Wow, we got pretty low. I thought we might actually lose this one, but this turned out okay for us. Yep, that's gonna do it. Okay, let's keep this. I feel a lot better with one more land, but you know what? We're just gonna work with what we got. Let's get a little bit greedy and see if they want to kill a thing here. I really should Innkeeper here, but you know what? We just decided we didn't feel like it. Well, now the question is, do we Innkeeper? I think the answer is still no. We're gonna +1. Actually, we're just gonna Treasure. And if they just sweep the board here, they can go ahead and meat hook for 1, it's fine. Because our plan then, I think, is just going to be Innkeeper Ascendancy. Oh, they didn't even have that. Alright then. It is game on. Game on! We'll go +1. +1. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we survive. Now, this is a little bit of a greedy turn. I could have waited. Probably just done. No, I wouldn't have to. I mean, Thrilling Discovery. Okay, so they're trying to get stuff out of the yard. Alright, so we're going to have to hold on to this negate pretty tightly for their reanimation type spells. Alright. So this is going to be pretty big stuff to hold on to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can cast this, but then what would happen? We'd only have 1 mana open, so we can't really, as much as I want to do that, we can't really do that. Unless we thought it was going to be like lethal for some reason. Yeah, just can't do it. Alright. If we had 1 more mana, I would have felt pretty good about it. But, no deal. Alright. You got a thing. Path of Peril. Well, we don't like that at all. Yep. I guess if they got a thing, they got a thing. We're just going to be in trouble here. So... okay, we're going to gamble, I guess. I'm not sure what else to do. And if they got us, they got us. We're due for a loss.
You're safe now.
Let's go +1, +1. Okay, that was it. Woo! Woo! Ooh. This is actually a very tempting one because we can turn to Innkeeper and start dropping either of these. You know what? Let's keep it. Let's see what happens. We might also just draw other lands too. Oh, this is probably not good for us. Red, blue, anything is not what we want to be. Alright. Why not? Okay. Disruption. That's good for them. What all are you doing, opponents? What all are you doing? 4 cards left. I'm assuming there's some removal there? Nope, they're just countering things. Okay. Not totally sure what their game plan is here. So far, it's just try to stop us from doing things, but did they miss a land after using that disruption? Nope, they got one. They also did not miss. We got double green, double whites. Alright. End the turn? Wow. I guess all they have is counters. Federation... Let's try this? I mean, if they have another counter, they have another counter. Alright. That's cool. Just taking away some options from them if possible. I think we may just use a Cathar here. See if they pass, then it'll turn into a 3/3 and we can do some stuff. Play a land and bounce a thing. Alright, we'll just do this. Didn't get to get our War Chief in. Would have been pretty sweet. Alright, we can try to get rid of a Bank Buster. That'd be alright. Maybe another counter? No? What are we doing? Okay, no attacks. So I figured that was just going to be like attack, they bounce their our apparition, and they block. Well, I think it might happen there. No such luck though. Get rid of this. Alright. Interesting. Now things get really interesting with us having a negate. So let's attack. End the turn. Nothing. Okay. Well, if their plan is just to play a bunch of counters, I mean, you know. Counter or counter? Nope. I really want to try for an Elspeth. I really, really want to try for an Elspeth. Okay. Maybe I can play a land in Memory Deluge. Oh, Titan. We can't remove a Titan easily. That's for sure. Though, we can minus Elspeth and see if we can find another Cathar, which is real. Yep, that's a thing that happened.
I'm not looking for
Alright,
trouble,
let's see.
but I'll fight if I have. This is
We
my
did not
sword,
find another
and I'm
Cathar.
going to protect it.
Super unfortunate. So now what do we do? I guess we just do this. Alright, I guess this is where we get our loss at. Because, I mean... Gold spin, alright, cool, cool. That's legit. Yeah, those just happen.
I can't protect everyone.
Oh boy. Now what? We could go with War Chief. It would leave a thing behind, but then we're still only at 10. I mean, I guess this is all we can do. Doesn't feel great. Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't do much. I mean, we could double up to first strike the Titan. I mean, I can't think of much else we do here. Oh, we can't even get rid of the treasure, so yeah. Alright. Our dudes will flip. We get to remove some stuff. So that matters. But I think we're dead. Once we get another sweeper, we're pretty much locked into trouble here. Guess we have to take this, and we have to take this. We can't risk giving them a Titan back with all the extra bonus features. It's just too much. Yeah, as much as I would like to, I just don't think we can. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay. Are we just dead? Maybe? Possibly? Yeah? Cool. GG's. Whew. Unfortunately, no green mana here, so we can't keep that one. This looks a lot better. Let's keep... Let's see, we can play Innkeeper, then... I guess we just gotta get rid of Turn Timber Symbiosis here. That makes the most sense. Alright, let's keep it. Let's grab that. And let's get this down. We'll go with an Innkeeper. We'll try Falco Spara. I don't think it'll actually stay out there, but, you know. Oh, against this? Okay, well. Let's see what we can do. No attacks. This actually has some value in this matchup, believe it or not. Well, not this one. Not if it's mono away. That's not going to do a lot to help us out here. No attacks. We're going to have to just find our creatures that remove their creatures. That's kind of the game we're going to be playing here. Yep. Big old Giada. Sure, sure. Yeah. Let's... Can we just play that? I mean, we kind of need to do this too so we can outrace their size at some point. This will be a 5/5. Bruh. Alright, let's let's do this first. A little bit silly, but this is kind of one of the few ways we can actually battle, I think. Alright, let's stop that. We actually found a use for that damn thing. I didn't think we were gonna, so that's cool. That's a pleasant surprise. And we found our Elspeth. That's big. Remove a counter. I'll remove one from here. Come on, don't miss, lady.
To learn more about this. May your peace.
That is great. We'll get rid of you. No attacks. We'll just use our team up a little bit more, and then we'll start getting in there and attacking. And the best part is with putting 2 counters on Elspeth, so we're going to get a lot of uses out of that. Yep. Though we do have to be real. We missed, because we saw too many of our cards exactly last time. But we did find this. That works. We're going to go with this. Yep, there we go. Got it. So yeah, y'all, this one exceeded expectations by a significant margin. Like, this played very well. The games played fairly quickly. We had some big comebacks, being at, I don't know, as low as like 2 life, I think, in one of the games. We came back against the mono-white aggro decks. Like, we took down several quality decks, and we had counters when we needed them. Our creatures got huge. We got to use all the Planeswalkers. Like, literally everything did what we wanted to do. It's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I would definitely fire this deck up if you have the cards. Now, admittedly, this takes a lot of rares and mythics, but if you have them, I think this could be worth it, because I don't think we had anything we didn't at least have some game against. And that's one of the biggest things, right? Even if you aren't beating necessarily everything, though we did beat damn near everything, I think it's actually really cool to have options, have a backup plan against all different types of decks. And this deck actually checks a lot of those boxes. So yeah, I would totally play this if you're looking for something different to play and you want to use some of these underused cards. So yeah, I say go for it on this one. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Stoic Angel. This card is actually kind of a nuisance for your opponent and kind of sweet if you build around it, because it has vigilance and flying itself, but then your opponents, or actually players, can't untap more than 1 creature a turn. Well, if your creatures never tap, but your opponents are while they're trying to especially go after each other, or if you want to catch an opponent that has the advantage and maybe they're starting to make their every turn kill toward the end game, and you can slow them down for a turn by keeping their stuff locked down. And this is a pretty good budget card because it probably isn't going to cost you more than $1 to $1.50 on most websites or game stores if you go pick one up. So yeah, just a little tip there. If you're playing these colors, this could be a kind of an interesting card to play as a way to lock up the end game for yourself. Now don't forget, like always, you will be able to get today's deck list down in the description below, along with links to our Facebook gaming page, Twitch streams, and you can just come by our Discord if you want to get deck help or talk about today's video. But also, if you like this, we're going to go ahead and link another Ascendancy deck, because I think y'all really have been liking these Broker Ascendancy decks. So if you like this one, you're probably going to like that one as well. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.